Alright, so I'm back for part two. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely try to record as much as I can. I don't know if this part two is gonna be also like an hour long. But yeah, that was definitely I wanna say that first part was definitely diving into this energy. Alright, so I left off with the tarot, which the last card that came out was the World, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, under the grief card. All right, so I wanted to use some more tarot, or I might I might use the mix Kipperish deck with the tarot and the oracle, but I was guided to pick this deck up. All right, so yeah, let's see, what is this deck gonna show for this energy? What else are we gonna see, or is there any more confirmations from this deck? Yeah, look, we got child magical, child nature, liberator, dilettante, and mediator. All right, this could be why, and I wasn't even ready to pick anything yet, but I feel like this could definitely be part of the energy of this person, that they wanted to sacrifice their life because they are a child magical, they are child nature. All right, they are a liberator, a dilettante, and a mediator. A dilettante, if it's come out in the upright, will be somebody that delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Yeah, I feel like this person could have definitely have done that a lot of times, but I feel like these people that are connected to this energy of delving into the evil, negative energy, they mistaken that they mistaken that uh for bad, or you trying to dictate their life or tell them what to do. Whatever you get when you think about that, if you try to warn somebody, yeah, about destroying themselves, destroying their life. All right, let's see. Yeah, these people definitely, if these is family members, because that family energy was coming up in part one. Definitely, if this was family that how you say, if this was family that is connected to this energy, and this person that the person that they want to sacrifice their life, if family was connected to that, to them, male or female, they will be the ones that would have tried to warn these people. All right, shapeshifter. All right, light attributes. It says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, abilities to see the potential in everything. Yeah. All right, that's the positive aspect of being a shapeshifter. All right, the shadow attribute will be projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Yeah, so something about that shapeshifter energy could be significant. In the positive though. Yeah, Samaritan. All right, I don't know if I spoke about this in part one, but this person could have, like, it's like all of these what is it, character or characteristic personalities of this person that these people wanted to sacrifice their life for. They know that this person was somebody who was a Samaritan. All right, the light attribute for a Samaritan would be refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Because it's like these people that are in this diving into this devil energy, this evil negative energy, they will not be the type that will want to just help anyone. They will want to help someone if it's gonna benefit them. They will be the type of one that if they wanted to, and it don't have to be like that all the time, but it's been a lot of examples of people doing stuff because they want to gain something. Like even where it's like they'll yeah, something about an angel, sacrificing an angel, but they would definitely be the type that they would need to be being a Samaritan type energy, but doing it so that they can gain something, but then also doing it where they're like, that whole recording it, doing it so it could be seen. But I feel like the person that that they want to sacrifice their light. That type of person is the type of person they don't need them. They don't need to. They don't need to be like, it don't need to be shown what they do as far as being a Samaritan to get, you know, to reap the rewards of that, or to reap the happiness of that. They don't need that to be like, you know, kind of like, you know, basically shown on display. But let's see, they deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person energy is always or all going to end up costing their demise. Yeah, we got Rebel that came out. Rebel, Mr. Miser, Networker, and Reverse Order. Wow. So it really has to go the other way. Networker, Mr. Miser, and Rebel, which they all did come out in the upright, but it's something about networking together. Networking together. If I was to, you know, because I don't feel like these cards this deck don't always come out in the reverse. But if you take the shadow attributes for these, the shadow attribute for networker, it says conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. I'm telling you, that's what I just said. Like, it's part of what I just said. Them doing something for personal gain. Miser shadow attributes, it says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing their wealth. All right, and Rebel shadow attributes, it says rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Yeah, that's confirmation of the card that was talking about, you know, if the rules were applying stuff. Yeah, the lost soul card, the animal card. What rules apply here? Question mark. Must they be obeyed? Question mark. Yeah, these energies are rebels, lost rebel souls, or rebel lost souls, or whatever how you want to say it, whether they are male or female, because I feel like that's definitely signifying this Miser card. Yeah, all of these energies networking together to be rebels, lost soul rebels, or rebel lost souls, which way you want to say it. Yep. Because I definitely feel like they got a lot of people that's on your team or whatever like that. I feel like this also can have to do with this person that they wanted to sacrifice their life. Something could also be connected to their something to do with social media, or something to do with a social media presence or something like that. Yeah, gossip and judge. All right, to split the deck. Gossip and judge. Yeah, gossip and child divine. So they could have definitely, even though they wanted to sacrifice this person's light, it's been a lot of gossip about if this person is really divine, all right, if this person is really innocent, their purity, their redemption. It says light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. The shadow attributes, and inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Yeah, they definitely wanted this person with all this gossip and negative gossip. They wanted this person to be up against fighting against this negative forces. Them to be so emotional withdrawn that, you know, these people will be able to gain off of this person materially and spiritually. What do we need to see from this deck to clarify this energy? They deviled in too much into this evil negative energy, and this person energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Yeah, so a group of 3, or what is it? A group of 3 or more? Yeah, a group of 3 or more, companion, and shapeshifter came out. Even though all of them came up in the upright, I'm going to take them in the reverse, or I'm going to take these 2 in the reverse. So yeah, there's definitely something about a group of 3. All right. You got companion. Yeah, these people, these group of 3, they're very loyal to each other. But shadow attributes, it says betrayal of misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is the case. These people don't have no identity of themselves. All right, with them being in this shapeshifter energy in the shadow side. Yeah, it says projecting any image that serves their, I'm going to say their personal agenda in the moment with this group of 3 or more. Because it's definitely a group of 3 or more. All right. Yeah. Yep. This group of 3 or more, they are something about them all being a companion with each other. All right. You got beggar turning over. Shadow attribute dependence on others to the exclusion of effort, with destroyer at the back of the deck. Wow. What else? They delve too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Yeah, with version at the back of the deck. You got guide. All right, shadow attribute, it says places financial gain and control over impartial spiritual insight. Yeah, with this card also having an owl on the card, and the owl was on the justice card in Libra. So something about I'm getting like the underworld or dark or what I want to say, either dark magic either dark magic or black magic could be significant. Because both of these cards have an owl on them. Alright. And spiritually, the owl talks about, you know, psychic insight or medium insight, whatever you want to say. I also feel like it talks about either the unknown or the underworld or something like that. I forgot exactly what the spiritual meaning of the owl is, but there is definitely some significance about the owl. Yeah, Heron, Heron with advocate, that's at the back of the deck. All right, hold on a minute. Yeah, let's get a few more cards. They delved in too much. No, I feel like that one came out in reverse. They delved too much into this evil negative energy. And this person's energy is all going to cost them their demise. Yeah, look. Now Child Divine, now it came out in the reverse with Networker at the back of the deck. So, I always say with this deck, when they made this deck, they should have kept the light attribute the way it is. And they should have put the shadow attribute. They should have wrote those the opposite way for these cards. But the shadow attribute, it says an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Yeah, they definitely, with them not working together, they definitely wanted this person to not be able to defend themselves, whether that was spiritually or in the 3D. Yeah, with Trickster being at the back of the deck. Behind that, you got Queen, all right, wanting to trick this person. Or this could be this Queen of Pentacles energy, all right, or whoever this Queen energy is. This could be this Emperor energy, that their authority needs to be what was it, questioned. All right, shadow attribute for Trickster, manipulating others through duplicity. I know I be getting all tongue tied and whatever when I be doing these readings, but you got tricksters, all right, wanting to trick a goddess energy. Yeah, to try to avenge something. You got Avenger, shadow attribute, restoring. Yeah, so I was gonna say it's supposed to say resorting. Something about because this person on this card, they have like not a full mask, but they have masks over their eyes to try to like shield them. All right. And they also have like a cape of a map on them. So something about like globally or all over the world, or something about travel could be significant. But shadow attribute, it says resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So they've been these people within this group or more, 3 or more, they've been resorting to violence with a cause. Like there's not a reason, or there's not a reason for them networking and doing what they're doing. It's definitely a reason for that. All right, like I said, and another reason, I feel like when these people is like this, like all these people have a particular position within this group. All right, they all have some type of particular space or spot or whatever within these groups, these covenants, cults, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, with sabotaging, you got saboteur, shadow attribute, induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Yeah, because that's part of their cause. Also with gaining that material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, there's definitely something about a mentor. I've seen that popped up twice. So this mentor energy could be that emperor energy, or something about mentor. Yeah, look, vampire turned over. Vampire shadow attributes, depleting others of your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. All right, so now you got another card talking about codependency. So these people are very codependent on each other, I'm getting. Codependent on each other, codependent on the cause of doing this. Like, they could even be these people that with that grief card, if that has to do with them sacrificing animals and or people or other people they know, or whether they're within this group or not. Yeah, look, engineer. What I was going to say. It's something about these people that, been passed. It's something about them, either some type of them being like spiritually attacked, whether that's like the physical or no, whether that's during the sleep or physical, and or both. 10 p.m. on the alarm clock. All right, let's get one or two more. They delve in too much into this evil negative energy, and this person energy is all going to end up costing them. Yeah, pioneer. You got student and teacher. So there's somebody taught somebody. All right. Yeah. So this pioneer, or whoever this is, pioneer shadow attributes, compulsive need to keep moving on. Yeah, whoever this vampire is, that is connected to somebody wanting to siphon your energy, whether it's through sex, positive and or negative energy, or through blood or whatever. All right, maybe that's why the sacral chakra kept coming up. All right, but look what's showing up: student, teacher, and judge. So there's something about a judge in here. I'm getting judge and a jury or something, but either this emperor energy, they got taught this because somebody taught them, like they was a student and somebody was their teacher or whatever, or it's something about a student teacher relationship. Yeah, look, student with God shadow attribute, dispute, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Despotism, I put that in the oracle deck. That's talking about like people doing cruel stuff in an oppressive way or something like that. But yeah, yep, abusing their power, doing something very student, teacher, yeah, whoever the student is. So this person got taught that, which they was the student, they had a teacher, and they are definitely most trickster energy is given the magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, even if they're not a Gemini or a Virgo. Yeah, wow, trickster to prostitute. Shadow attribute, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So something about prostitute, like a literal prostitutes could be significant to this group. Trickster with prostitute. When they made, side note, when they made this deck, I wonder what made them put this card in here like that. I mean, it is true. It is, I want to say, it is the name of the game. Like, I feel like prostitutes been around since the beginning of time, probably. That whole world. Yeah. Or there's just something about a prostitute or multiple prostitutes, whether they male or female, them being tricksters, whether it's a male or female. Yeah, look, they could have been bullying people, or they was bullying this prostitute. Or the light attribute for prostitute, it says accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. That's the light attribute. But the shadow attribute, it says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Bully shadow attribute, it says conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, something about the 9th house could be significant. 47 could be significant. 74 could be significant. Exploration is significant. Something is definitely significant about travel. Something could be significant about a compass or direction or something like that. Whatever the spiritual meaning of a I think that's in my other oracle deck over here. The spiritual meaning for a hot air balloon. Whatever the spiritual meaning for that is. I don't know if it would have a negative meaning, but whatever the spiritual meaning for a hot air balloon could be significant too. Hold on a minute. Alright, so I had decided that I'm gonna put these these reading, this part 1 and 2, I'm putting them under the karmic city street roads playlist. All right, so this will be under that playlist. All right, yeah. 3 of Swords, split the deck. 3 of Swords to the false narrative. Yeah, I mean that could be confirmation of the card with the lies. Like there was definitely a false narrative surrounding, probably it definitely could have been about this person that they wanted to sacrifice their light and also be in their energy. Yeah, a false narrative around that. Yep, about lies, stuff that was not truthful. Yeah, in regards to somebody they could have trusted, or somebody of official or something like that. Something about 4422 could be significant. Something about 444 is significant. But I feel like this person that they wanted to sacrifice their light and with their energy, they are protected, all right, against whatever, some type of rituals that have been being done, all right, to them being in this 9 of Pentacles energy. Yeah, because there was definitely some type of work plan. Something about the last 8 to 9 years could be significant, or something about 8-9 years could be significant. Yeah, trying to have this person in this 9 of Swords energy, trying to have raw determination or just determination to do something to this person with rituals or whatever, black magic, spell work, voodoo, whatever these people been using, deviling too much into this evil negative energy, trying to gain material and spiritual prosperity with karmic connection popping out. So they was doing voodoo, or voodoo is definitely significant to this. Karmic connection, King of Pentacles, black magic, and manifestation. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. But let's see how many people watch this part 1 and part 2. Since they want to act like they be watching your videos. Yeah, something about legal could be significant. That just fell out. Legal and surprise. Alright, Starseed. I feel like this person that they wanted to sacrifice their light, they're not surprised why this person has been going through some type of legal situations. Because these people, with them deviling too much or so deep into this, with deep being in the reverse, yeah, karmic masculine. Yeah, this person could not be surprised that they've been experiencing all this type of legal or just battle type of energy. People wanting to battle with them, have war with them in a sense. This person is not surprised about this Because, yeah, it could have been some talk about this, some type of talk about this online with the Page of Swords. Yeah, but these people don't see this karma coming. They don't think they're not going to get no karma. Yeah, Page of Swords, karma, evil eye, something about 1985, to a divine feminine, to make them look, or been saying that this person is mentally and emotionally unstable. Whether this divine person is a male or female, take it how it resonates. Something about that. That was part of their plan too, with that false narrative, to say, and I feel like that keep coming up. Yeah, and these people could be in their thoughts now, or somebody within this group, or it's multiple people in this group that's in their thoughts, and something about a love spell. Alright, I'm going to have to stop because I already got the notification. I got to wait for this other video to upload, but I will come back and finish. Yeah, they've been trying to say this person is mentally and emotionally unstable, but they are a mature person. It's like, and something about 11 people could have been saying that, or these could be 11 people within this group that are mentally and emotionally unstable. That's why they're going to be, you know, they picked a side, or they chose their demise because they're mentally and emotionally unstable, and they don't know how to think for themselves, whatever, and so forth like that. Page of Swords coming back out again with karma sticking out. All right, hold on, I'll be back. All right, hello. So this will be added on to the part where I had to stop. All right, so now I'm going to use this mixed oracle deck, which is really the oracle and the tarot of two different or from the same. I bought these from the same person, but it's a tarot and oracle deck, both of them mixed together. I don't know why I be always feeling like I gotta explain that. But funny enough, Flying Monkey just flew out, alright? And it fell on top of Avenger, Saboteur, Vampire, and Pioneer, alright? With the Ace of Swords trying to come up from the top of the deck. So something about this energy in regards to them, this group, these people delving too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy, which is, you know, of the light, or trying to sacrifice their light, it's all gonna end up costing them their demises. All right, yeah, like I said in the beginning, with Vampire coming out from this oracle deck, these people could definitely be doing some form of energy ciphering, harvesting, whatever how you want to say it. Yeah, Eight of Wands, excuse me, to the shocking news, all right, or surprise. Yeah, boss, all right. This boss is clarifying that Emperor energy, all right, or whoever I said was like the, what did I say, like the head person, all right, the star in Aquarius, all right. This person, ooh, what, the Queen of Swords being at the back of this deck. So something about an air sign could be significant. We had mature woman, but that was sticking out sideways, with conflict wanting to stick out a little bit. But let's see. Clarify ice in regards to this energy in reverse. Love offer just came out, but it fell in reverse. Again, that was coming up just before I had to, you know, stop the video because of it's saying that I couldn't record anymore because the so-called video supposed to be, the, you know, the storage supposed to be full. That card came out, what was it? The love spell that came out with In Their Thoughts, all right? So I don't know if it was somebody, yeah, look, jealousy and envy, or somebody could have been jealous of this person. But, or this could be somebody within this group, because it's definitely giving a group energy vibe, or a cult, a covenant, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Whatever it wants to be called. They delving too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Clarify the ice in reverse. Yeah, you got the Eight of Pentacles with the Ascension. All right, they could have, this all could have been because of this person having an ascension, or this could be about this person's ascension. All right, why this has been going on. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles to Ascension, which is clarifying this person's them wanting to sacrifice this person for their light, all right, to gain material and spiritual prosperity, all right, these people amongst this group. Yeah, Six of Swords, not wanting this person to get away, or these people are not going to be able to get away, or something like that. Six of Swords in reverse to the Five of Cups. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if something about 6 weeks, the next 6 weeks, or whatever 6 weeks that is, or something about over a period of 6 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, the High Priestess to the Five of Wands. So something about over a period of 6 weeks. They could have been, yeah, Queen of Wands. They could have been, yeah, wow. I see D Magic, which is, y'all know, and Ritual, the Veil, Ascending. Wow. So over a period of 6 weeks, whatever that was, whatever 6 weeks that was, and was very unbothered about it, all right? Unbothered with change, the world, which is in Saturn. Saturn talks about time, karma, restriction. Clarify lies for this energy. They devil too much into this evil, negative energy, and this person's energy. It's all going to end up costing them. Yeah, the Sun. Yeah, because something could be coming to the light. Something could be coming to the light about these lies, all right, with the Sun and Leo under lies. Yeah, something could be coming to the light, or maybe this person could be having some type of enlightenment, or something being revealed to them, or them getting some type of confirmation, or even multiple confirmations of something. Clarify the Deep in reverse. They deviling too much into this evil and negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them. These people in this energy up here. Clarify. I said, because they want, yeah, they had faith that they was going to have this Ace of Pentacles. And it's right under the Ace of Pentacles that's already out here. So it's something, it could be something about multiple Ace of Pentacles. Multiple offers. Yeah, Healer in reverse with the Two of Wands. Because something about them not wanting to really heal themselves, but they made a decision to collaborate, to go against this person or something like that, or go against this healer. This healer, I want to call them an earth angel, whether they male or female. So I see healer, flying monkey, thief, courthouse. I wanted to say legal, intuition, Three of Wands, karmic feminine. Clarify animal. They deviled too much into this evil, negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. What else to clarify this energy on the table? Yeah, block, deny access. I feel like they didn't want to be blocked, all right? Because that card, that's the card that was talking about the rules apply here in obeying them. Again, it said, what rules apply here, question mark. Must they be obeyed, question mark. Yeah, trusted official, or that's like the official person. Like they didn't feel like they had to obey by somebody, some type of rules in regards to an official person, or maybe that could even be that Emperor energy, or that could even be the law, the police, maybe even the government. Something about real love, Star in Aquarius. Clarify grief. We got divine masculine, karma, Nine of Wands, ascending. Again, so there could be, I'm going to keep it. So whether or not because of this energy, this person, it's something about a masculine being their passed over loved one. They're not here anymore. Whoever this person is, whoever this masculine is, because it's under grief, which again, that's the Pet Cemetery movie. You got message with Four of Wands. Yeah, something about some type of message, some type of notice, some type of notification. Yeah, because of them being with this group, the Hierophant. Message, Four of Wands, the Hierophant. You have thoughts coming out. You have trash box sticking out. Both of those sticking out. Yeah, grief. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, the World with Divine Masculine. But I really feel like this person is a masculine because of the energy. All right. They most definitely could be connected to this energy. All right. Yeah. Karmic. They had some type of karmic connection to this energy. All right. And they could have had this person tied in because some type of false documents, information, statements, or agreements, some type of false contract. All right. With dealing with these karmic energies. Yeah, clarify ice in reverse. We got black magic. All right, but it's falling out sideways over the Eight of Pentacles with Ascension and the Sun card and Leo. Wow. Yeah, maybe this is what this person that had to be separate, had it to be solo. They found something about black magic. Somebody could have been doing black magic on their ascension. Yeah, look, wow. First the Seven of Swords flew out, and it flew out sideways with Thief being at the back of the deck. So this could be definitely to steal this person, something with stealing this person's ascension or them ascending. All right. But you also have the Nine of Wands that just fell out with the ascending card again from the other deck. So there is definitely something significant about this person in them. This person in their light. This person in them. These energies wanted to sacrifice this person's light for, you know, for their material and spiritual prosperity, because it has to do with them having this, like, I feel like this pure ascension. Like they did something out of purity. They did something out of innocence, out of I'm getting integrity. They did this something out of innocence, honesty. Yeah, Hermit, expectation, the Lovers, and Gemini. So the Hermit, Virgo, the expectation card with the Lovers and Gemini. All right, we got that at the back of the deck. All right, but I most definitely feel like there is male and female that is connected to this group. All right, what else? Clarify ice in reverse. We got occupation. So there is something about there being someone with an occupation or something like that. Whoever that is. All right. That's definitely giving me that practitioner or spiritual dark high priestess. Whatever their title is. Yeah. King of Cups. All right. Pisces, Neptune energy. Yeah. Animosity. Wow. Yup. Because not only do I feel like this person was having an ascension, I definitely feel like they was somebody that was spiritual. I mean, they definitely have I want to say a big intuition or knowing or something like that. You know, whether this person claimed to be a high priestess or not, but these people could have been saying that this person was false, or they had some type of intuition that they know that these people was saying they were false or something like that. False person, intuition, the devil, and Capricorn with protection. But I definitely feel like this person, them going by themselves, them being solo, them staying out the way, they protected themselves. They protected themselves as far as being in a spiritual protection bubble, or just a protection bubble, period. Yeah, abundance was turned over in the deck. Like these people, I just seen the Nine of Swords. These people were clouded over gaining this abundance spiritually, 3D and spiritually. Yeah, faith, health concern with vampire. I'm not making this up. Like, it's just keep being confirmation again. Like I said, the vampire card, blood, sexual, negative and or positive energy. Wow. With legal issues. Clarify lies for this energy. Wow, the Star in the reverse. All this time it been coming out in the upright or showing up in the upright. Now it's showing in the reverse. Yeah, that they didn't, with them telling all these lies, and I'm getting promoting all these lies about this person that they wanted to steal their light, sacrifice their light. They didn't want this person to have enlightenment about what they were doing, and they didn't want this person to be able to exceed with having anything in regards to their ascension, because these people wanted to gain it. And I don't feel like it was just one person. It's not just one person that wanted to benefit off of sacrificing this person and gaining something. Like, it wasn't just one person. Yeah, Three of Wands, unbothered, and change. Yeah, Three of Wands, unbothered, and change. Yep, with the World and Saturn. Again, Saturn talks about time, karma, and restriction. Clarify the deep in the reverse for this energy out here. Clarify the deep in the reverse. The veil and in faith. Yeah, wasn't I talking about that in part 1? Something about 46 and 65 could be significant, or something between the ages of 46 and 65. Or this could be 1946 or 64 and 1956 or 65. Those could also be significant. What was the deep again? Let me see. The deep in the reverse, or the deep in reverse, was Jaws. That was the movie. No better way to get your feet wet than to no better way to get your feet wet than to dive right in. Yeah. Ten of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Something about family again, like I said. Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, karmic masculine. Yeah, they had faith that they was gonna gain this. So the Two of Pentacles is what was coming up in part 1. That is to me, that's now representing the material and the spirit. All right, so hopefully this is gonna be the last time that I have to add another part. Cause this reading I had to add, like, for this part 2, I don't had to do 3 different videos that all gonna have to be stitched together to one, which the first 2 parts already, they got to get stitched together. That's 30 minutes in for part 2. So let's see if I can get this all together all in one for the rest of this video right here. All right, we're gonna try not to go over I'm gonna say like 45. All right, so clarify ice in reverse. Anything else that we don't know already from part 1 and part 2 of what it was already? To clarify this energy, they doubling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Clarify ice in reverse. All right. Yeah, all these evil negative people. Yeah, look, neighborhood with assassination. Wow. So these people, yeah, look, homeless. All right. They could have definitely been doing a lot to cause this person to be homeless, or to cause them. I feel like spiritually and physically with that homeless card. All right, with the Magician coming up from the top of the deck, which is definitely from the tarot deck, which is like Gemini, Virgo energy. All right, whether these people were a air sign or whatever. Yeah, look, he wants to come out again. Look, Traveler. Yeah, that's some crazy. Clarify lies for this energy out here. Love, hate, which falling on top of poverty with the veil, and faith with the what is that? The Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I was about to say the other card that's in this deck, or one of the 2 decks. up in the clouds, which is like the 9 of swords, but you have love-hate. All right, so there's something about a love-hate, all right, energy. All right, I mean, that was coming up with the jealousy and envy and the evil eye card from the other deck. Clarify the deep in the reverse. Wow, U's eye, all right. They could have been wanting this person to, yeah, like I said, I feel like I said that in part 1. They could have wanted this person to do that. Or they could have even, they could have even made this masculine do that. All right, with everything, with them deviling so much into the evil negative energy for this material and spiritual prosperity. Something about an U's eye. With it being under the deep in reverse with the 2 Ace of Pentacles, with the Temperance and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, romance with Hunter just came out. What the fudge? Hunter is the stalker of prey. Aim, strategy, pursuit, survival. With betrayal being at the back of the deck. Deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. I see restaurant, ashamed, burial, backstab. Clarify suicide with the deep in reverse. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Well, we got true colors. Clarify U's eye with the deep in reverse. I mean, the deep is like, you know, the Jaws movie with being in the middle of the water, the ocean, or whatever. Now you have the mother coming out with journalist in reverse with window. Okay. Clarify the deep in the reverse with U's eye. For this energy out here. We got effed up over you and goodbye. I mean, we did see earlier, but look, Madman sticker from the top of the deck. You got forest, cabin. Something about a cabin could be significant. But you got effed up over you and you have goodbye. Why does it keep giving me the notification? If I deleted the video already, why are you keep giving me the notification that... Clarify animal for this energy. We got fed up. Yeah, these people was fed up with something, or they're gonna be fed up. All right, with deviling too much into this evil negative energy. Clarify grief. You got community coming out with what? Community, neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. You have sweet talk. So it's been a lot of people that was in this community that was sweet talk. Yeah, lover also came out too. Love, romance, reproduction. So there could be something about people within this group. Reproduction, romances, and, you know, or whatever else, you know. What about ice again? Now they stopping again, and I didn't even, Oh. What about ice again? Architect, which talks about planning. Alright, so since I keep having these interruptions, these you know, stoppages, these you know, because I keep having to start a new video, or not really start a new video, add on to it, because you know, it keeps wanting to break up or whatever, or keep telling me you need to stop. So something about that could be significant in regards to this energy. That's what I'm feeling like. All right, but you got turning your back that just came out, and then we have supermarket at the back of the deck. All right, but I'm not really sure right now where that's coming from, but let's see. So we left off with architect, weaver of blueprints, planning, design, supervision, construction. Yeah, there's somebody that is something like, I mean, there is something about somebody being the supervisor, the person that's like over these other people or whatever like that. With revolutionists coming out, champion of transformation, freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare and justice. With farmer, so something about trying to justify some type of justice or something. I don't know. Clarify lies We got chef turning over with creator. Somebody initials could be CC. Something about, is there some significance about 3 C's? I see chef, church, and creator. Or actually, it would have been chef, creator, and church. I don't know what that is, but yeah, these 3 C's just turned over. Does that mean something? Do 3 C's mean something? Look. They deviled too much into this evil negative energy, and this person energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Clarify lies. Not letting go, wanting to continue some type of cycle with free letting go coming out in the reverse. Yeah, these people felt like they were a genius. Even something with technology or computers or phones could be significant to this energy also. I'm also getting something with that, with scamming or something like that. You got round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. All right. Clarify the deep and reverse. You have painter, my way, with Jezebel, male or female, coming out in the reverse. So they could have definitely been also, like I said, with that false narrative, saying that this person that they wanted to steal their light, that they were, you know, painting a picture and creating a picture, painting a picture that this person was a Jezebel, all right? I'm getting a streetwalker, a prostitute. I mean, you did have that prostitute card that came out from the other deck. Yeah. Yeah, look, in regards to saying something in regards to reckless sex, all right, but it also has love on there. That could have also been why but with that other card, that aerial killer card coming up, somebody literally could be an aerial killer in this group or something like that. And they could have been unaliving prostitutes or something like that. That's what I'm getting. I feel like if that is part of this energy, they could have been doing that just as extra. That was just extra, like trying to gain extra energy or positive and or negative energy from that. Yeah, employee. I'm telling you, detective at the back of the deck. I ain't making this up. I don't know where in the world it is or where whatever, but it's something. You got Knight of Swords. It's giving the Knight of Swords with that card. Yeah, wow. Shopping mall, the sea, desert, and driver just came out. I'm getting these people in this group with that card that said, what is that? The animal card. These people feel like they're untouchable. Like they don't got so big-headed. Like their ego is so big, so swollen. Maybe that's why I feel like I was bringing up the hot air balloon. It's like these people are full of air, like, and I'm not saying it as something good. These 11:23 on the alarm clock. These people is like their brain is full of air. Like it's there's something about brain waves activity. I don't know, but these people, they not really here. Yeah, look. Oh my God. So there's something about a cover up. All right. I'm getting combination with that. There could be some combination of a cover up in regards to something. Amusement park with a laboratory, gift, young. What the fuck is the clarify animal? Thug, I'm telling you, surveillance, nightclub, ace of coin or money card. Thug just came out. These people, didn't that came up already? Thug came out with surveillance, nightclub, and money. So when I just said somebody in this group could be, and they could be finding these young people or whatever age they is, because we was all them ages and years was coming up. Something about them finding these people at a nightclub. Or that could be just one of the places. Because the other card that just came up, what was that? Restaurant came up. Shopping mall came up. Yeah, look. Ninja with inside. I'll be... with the devil being at the back of the deck. Clarified grief. This could be symbolizing all of these people with grief. With, you know, the whole movie, just the symbolism of Pet Cemetery, which just, you know, you just take the pet off and just say cemetery. So something about a body, a field or a certain area of bodies, or yeah. And I'm not even sure why civil servant is coming out, or civil servant is coming out. Guardian of public good, public official, administrative duty, public administration, with the fool being at the back of the deck. Ignorance, rashness, impulsiveness. Yeah, this is definitely giving ignorance, a lot of ignorance. That's why I said the air balloon, the hot air balloon, with traveling to do something. These people could also be having somebody do readings for them. They're getting readings, or they're watching readings. They could be watching readings to try to get information or something like that. Yeah, look, workplace affair, parking lot. Clarify grief. Civil servant comes back out again with the Fool card. What is it about these two cards? What is it about these two cards? Mirror just turned over in the middle of the deck. I'm telling you, this, I feel like I did this reading something similar to this before already. But somebody within this group is finding people at like nightclubs or parties or something, and they could be an aerial killer. And these, they just unalive people for fun. Like, this ain't even part of their real, that's like a side job. It's not even part of their real goal with gaining the material and spiritual prosperity, with 1127 being on an alarm clock. Yeah, they be, for some eerie, weird, sick reason, they be living in the moment. Yeah, look. I don't know who in the hell. I'm telling you. What the fuck? I didn't mean to say that on there, like, dang. And then look. So somebody within this group or something could be a bartender too. Yo. Look, but there's about to be some type of firestorm. Karma, dharma, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Somebody within this group, or some ninja about to have, or end up having a mental breakdown or something like that. Yeah, because I'm telling you, these mother effers been deviling too much in this devil energy. Devil in Capricorn, temptation, addictions, sex, obsession, violence, toxic. Okay, I gotta get out this energy. What am I? Okay, 10 minutes. Top of the deck, you got karmic lessons. This would be a karmic lesson for these people. This is crazy. You got both of the cards, party and nightclub, that done came up. And karmic lesson is showing up again at the back of the deck with family. So this person can have some type of family, or these people in this group considered each other family in some type of way. All right, turning your back, or I definitely feel like they wanted the person that they like have been trying to sacrifice. They wanted this person to turn their back against their family. Yup. Yeah, free letting go was in reverse again. I'm gonna put it in the upright, but yeah, this is a hot shit mess. These people was a shit mess. Yeah, look, friend, restaurant, friend, keeper of trust, companion, support, sharing joy. Excuse me. And that was the second card with that other oracle deck with group with 3 or more And then it was companion with shapeshifter. So there could be a friend, or there's friends that's within this group that are shapeshifters, with them being in the shadow attribute. Yeah, these people, they lucky to still be alive, being in this damn group. Yeah, true colors. But something about true colors in the beach. What is this? I don't know if that's symbolizing the water, or I'm getting water, intuition, emotions. You got educator turning in towards journalist, educator, imparter, mentor, guide, teacher. That's coming up again, and that was coming up in the other deck. So it's like these people, some of these people had to be taught. Some of these people was mentored, or somebody was a teacher to them or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody could be a teacher or mentor within this group. I don't know. But you got restaurant coming out again with lake at the back of the deck. Yeah, fireman just came out with abuse and neglect. Fireman, bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. These people need to be extinguished. Every last one of them, male or female, because they definitely ain't up to no good. Yeah, they need to be benched. Like how they be talking about in the damn basketball, these mother effers need to be benched. And benched for good. Don't get your back up to do nothing. Choke down. Because this is crazy. I don't know what I done, like, this is a lot. This ain't no good at all. These people need to be benched, retired, and extinguished. Yeah, because they all have like some type of toxic lifestyle with drinking and stuff. Yup. They could be receiving, they could be receiving some bad news soon. I don't know when, but I don't know. Whoever these people is, they know who they are. Drinking, shocking news, call, and goodbye. Effed up over you. Oh, I see the funeral card, death and rebirth, which is the death card, which will be a Scorpio. Wow. Clarify ice in the reverse. Yeah, homeless. I'm telling you, that it was a plan. Yep, true colors. With learner coming back out, sticking out again. Something about a plan with, I don't know how that was going to help anything or do anything. But something about a plan with making this person that they wanted to sacrifice their life, making them unemployed. Because it says unemployment, solitude, hunger, bankruptcy, wandering. But you have airport that turned in towards luxury boutique, travel hub, departure and arrival, airport lounge, luxury boutique, dazzling gems, precious metals, handcraft masterpieces, bespoke luxury. Behind that is rejected, doctor, friend, betrayal, bathroom. So everybody lies. I love you. Something about a proposal or trying to get this person to be homeless, and I don't know. This is weird. Yeah, look, madman at the back of the deck. Madman, divine feminine, left you hanging. Window, intuition, roof, legal matters, mother, road, divine masculine, garden, illumination, truth, discovery, awakening, confirmation with the pop in the back, bad news, train. I don't even got the heat on and the bottle's popping. Clarify lies. Yeah, blocked. Spam calls, text that was falling on top of I love you in my way or the highway. Yeah, because something is most definitely could be shady. All right, spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Yeah, running. Somebody could be under pressure right now, or these people in this group is under pressure because they want to repair something with repairmen. Anxiety, decisions, time's running out. Yeah, I already said that. Avenger, time's running out in regards to whatever this plot was, this hatred was, in regards to something about a crime of passion, or I'm getting multiple crimes of passion. Crime of passion, alive, mirroring, challenger, tavern, jail, outer space, player, male, Knight of Wands energy, male or female, zoo, clergy, hospital, winding path, spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Some of these people could be having some type of spiritual awakening. But I mean, what could they do? You already done made your decision with working with this group and like and everything else. So how the hell you think you're gonna just you got the card that the card just came out that I was talking about. Yeah, so this is clarifying. These people are definitely lost souls. It says seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. With that being at the back of the deck. Clarify the deep so I could get this done. Because I know I've been in this too long. You got roof. Something about the roof. Or, I mean, the deep. Yeah, they're in too deep. Yeah, they're trying to find shelter. Shelter. It says overhead shelter, protective protective canopy, rooftop views. Yeah, feeling like ish. Yeah, because they know they're in too deep. Yep. Yeah, something about a child in too deep and trying to in like either something about a child or just about trying to have this new beginning. Government building was at the back of the deck. Hunter just came out with scorching lands with fire being at the back of the deck. Now, woo, that's a lot of heat right there. Scorching land and fire. And then behind that you got romance. What the hell does that mean? Place of remnants. With, what's that? The death card? Yep. Place of remnants. Maybe that's symbolizing the devil energy with these two cards. Ooh, Lord Jesus. These people about to be going to... They're going to be going to... What is that? How you say that? They're going to be going to hell with gasoline draws on. Ooh. These motherfuckers... Yeah, legal matters. What was legal matters? Dang it, I put it back. Legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. And I don't even feel like it's just all of that. I think legal matters go even way deeper than that. But they're going to be going to hell with gasoline draws on. I think that's how they said that. Somebody going... not somebody. These people going to hell with gasoline draws on. Yep, because them taking a risk leap of faith. Them taking a gamble into all of this. Yeah, something about angulation. Alright, that one to pop up. And look what's at the back of the deck again. Why does this card keep coming up? Y'all want to be supporting the devil. You going to be going right there with some gasoline draws on. Yeah, look. Clarify animal. Train at the back of the deck now. I see concert, challenger, funeral, death and rebirth, drugs, poison with goodbye. Clarify grief. We got bustling hub. Ooh, dang. We got bustling hub. Love message. Fake death also came out, which talks about, I put it as disguise, concealment, hidden secrets, truth. Something about a bank or money. Bank. Financial institution, saving and investing. Saving and investing, loan and credit. Then you have elevator that, yeah, elevator with karma is the B. Yeah. Something about they feel like they was going to be elevated, all right? But karma is a B with train at the back of the deck. Reader, doing something towards, I'm getting doing something towards this reader, seeker of knowledge, knowledge pursuer, explorer of information. I seen the spiral card again. Yep. Wow. So I'm gonna read where I see intuition, feeling like ish, spiritual, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening, lies, and angulation. So that could be, that card keep popping up now. I don't know if that's something significant about that. Clarify, give me whatever is to clarify grief to get out of this energy. I just seen criminal. Yeah, these people under pressure. I'm telling you, they under pressure. They scared to see this bad news. These people, these lost souls, and again, it's not just one. It's a lot of them. It's more than a few. It's more than, it's probably more than even fucking excuse me, the count. That's how many of them it is. Yeah, some of them could have families, split the deck family with aliens. But I don't feel like these people is good aliens though. Or something that's just alien about it or about this or something like that. Yeah, now split the deck, family with marriage, wedding. These people is some dummy-dums, dummy-dum-dum-dums. They's dummy for real, dummy crash dummies, crash out dummies, whatever you want to call they ass, that's what they is. They some dummies for real, for real. And I'm not even kidding, like, wherever this is coming from, because nope, this ain't, I'm getting like, this ain't no play. This energy ain't no play. This something for real. I don't know where, whatever, but it's for real. With probation officer being at the top of this basket, I don't know what's that about. Yeah, planning to end a relationship. Look, child coming up again. Something about sending new photos. Warning signs. Yeah, warning signs. This could be a warning sign to these people. Yeah, urgent warning to these people. Something about 2020 could be, or excuse me, 2022 could be significant. I ain't seen that in a minute. Gatekeepers. Yeah, these gatekeepers. A new person you don't know. So somebody within this group is a new person. That's true. Trust your gut instinct. Oh God, why the other side? Trust your gut instinct. Yeah, these people ain't trust their gut instinct. Scared of your growth. They was scared of this person's growth. Something about that could be significant. Taking a mental break from social media tarot readings. Maybe this is what these people's doing, but why this came out again? And look what's behind at the back of that. So you got, this is like a double warning for these people. They gonna be going to hell with gasoline draws on. Yeah, because something about an activist. And then we have yes. Woo! I just seen setup. Something about heavy build. What? Yeah, something about angel signs, numbers. Yeah, something is significant about 2022. I don't know what the hell. Something about within a week, today. Whatever within a week and today is. seized account. Somebody account getting seized. Something about a Tesla. False person. What the fudge? Childish. World impact. Wasn't that coming up in the part 1? What's this? Treatment facility? Full moon. Something about the full moon. Whenever the full moon is. I don't know what the full moon. Or these people was expecting something by the full moon. Or something about the full moon is significant. We got give thanks, share prayer, awakening, reflections, inspire, shine, bountiful, feel, play, gift, dream, magic, passion, love. Alright, again, full moon with all of that on the back. Something about a hater, sword sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, Big Brother energy. This is giving the energy of the Big Brother energy, the show. Yeah, somebody could have got a get free out of jail card, or something about a get free out of jail card, or this is something that these people gonna try to do. Yeah, with the death card in reverse, stagnation, arrogance, depression, hopelessness, severe grief, clinging to the past, fear of change, mortality, with the death card coming out in the reverse. Damn. I'm telling you. Oh, wow. Ascension came out again. Met a new person, male or female, same day, left with them. Something about somebody within this group meeting a person the same day and leaving with them. We got something about some type of hidden truth. Never given. Yeah, they was definitely could have been mad that this person that knew they had to be solo and separate themselves. They knew this person was not giving up on their journey. Yeah, something about an upcoming court date. All right. It's not working out. Or it's not working at all. Yeah, information coming to the light. Something about somebody with black hair. Not rekindle. Disgrace of an urn. Incoming abundance is easily... Wait, what? Whoa, so we got you are not woke and BC. So these people is not woke. And something about before Christ with BC. I see incoming abundance incoming abundance in on easily basis. I don't know why I wrote that like that. I see bias. Ooh. Trying wanting to break you down. Something about a portal being opening portals, or one or more portals. I see Psalms 37 verses 16. I know, Lord, that it is better to be godly and have little than to be evil and possess much. Teach me to be content in knowing you. Again, that is, I didn't put it on that side. Psalms 37:16. I know, Lord, that it is better to be godly and have little than to be evil and possess much. Teach me to be content in knowing you. All right, what else? A little bit more, and then I'm going to get off of here. Drama. Yeah, there could be something about a lot of drama, or there's going to be some drama popping off, or there was something about some kind of condone drama. Yeah, with them not wanting to, follow rules or abide by some type of rules. You got surprised by Tink. Yeah, something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. These people are going to be surprised. Yeah. Yep. A father going to be surprised. A brother. Or this person could be a father and a brother. Or this was something about that person that was unalive. Or a passing could have been a father and a brother. We got going down the rabbit hole. Something about $5 million plus. I see soul connection. Unforeseen hidden cameras on city streets. Abandonment. Dark night of the soul. Maybe somebody within this group could have been going through the dark night of the soul, or try to go through the dark night of the soul. I see number 7, so I was trying to grab that. Number 7. Anything else in regards to this energy on the table? The Page of Swords in the upright. Restless energy, curiosity, thirst for information, learning new things, an apprentice or student, a messenger, watching and stalking on social media or online with the Page of Swords in the upright. Gifts from no return sender, address, and then you have hesitant to reach out because of a conflict. Somebody could be hesitant to reach out. They could be probably hesitant to reach out to this person that they had to be had to separate themselves, stay out the way. These people could be, somebody within that group could be hesitant to come towards that person. Yeah, because deeper. That's confirmation again. Deeper with Summer Walker. Because these people is too deep in. Wow. Yeah, because they let themselves get tempted with trying to get some type of personal victories, and they could something about them being catfished. They could have been something about them being verbally abused, or verbally abusing this person that wanted to that needed and wanted to stay out the way. Yeah, but the divine is at play. Yeah, because they know that person is amazing. All right, something about not supporting this person's heritage, or something about not supporting a heritage or a race or something. They could have been wanting to stop that person's money. Something about 3 months with 2060. I don't know what 2060 would have to do with it, but something about 2060. Anything else for the final last side? Ooh, somebody could be slim built. I can't grab it. It went all the way over there on the thing. That's crazy. Do unto others as you want done unto you. I see right in my face. Wow. Not taking a sign. Oh, this is the third time. Not taking a sign warning serious at all. Unjustified reasoning. Something about that. Wow. I see something about extortion. Anything else that needs to be seen or shown for this energy? Stingy, alias nicknames. Stingy, genuine. Multiple fighting over one's attention. A legal operation about to be found out legally and charged. Files motion in court. Something about the South region. Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North and South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and in Texas. Oklahoma again. Something about Oklahoma and Texas could be significant. They knew this person that knew they had to stay out of the way. They knew this person was gifted. That's why they was trying to sacrifice their life. Yeah, with them, knowing that this person was gifted, they had an ascension. This person was, while they was in that solo energies, being separated, or have still been being separated, protecting their chakras. 333, as above, so below. Yeah, something about a Taurus, something blocking something off. I see thirsty, desperate. There go the confirmation of a judge. Something about a judge. I don't know if this judge is thirsty and desperate. Somebody bought a train ticket. Somebody could be bisexual. Damn. There goes setup. Didn't I say something about setup? I see someone you know. Reaching goals in between careers. What was the other one? Didn't I just see the 10th house or something? If I just put it in there. Yeah, 10th house, career, ambition, social status, reputation, power, social causes, fame, dominant parent. We got the letter K. I'm getting KILL. I see something about conservatorship. What the fudge is that? What does that got to do with that? Yeah, bad investment. All right. Yeah. I see wanting, wants altercation, fight, something about a real life partner. I see what I'm doing not working, so I'm regretfully without you. I also see something about a dark feud and something about a Google search. Yeah, this is crazy. It's been numerous confirmations. Something about phone records. I know this card don't normally pop up a lot. Something about phone records. Something about Viagra in the what? Viagra in the mix. I was trying to say that worse. Something could be getting worse for yeah, wanting to try to discredit this person's character, selling a dream, embarrassment on the internet. Yeah, implicated in a crime. And last card I'm gonna take for real, implicated in a crime, and this has been done before, just a different day. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this reading. Yeah, something about a jinx could be also significant in the spiritual world, in the spirit world or spiritual world. But yeah, this was crazy. And close it out with the Archangel Oracle deck. Now I gotta piece all of these parts together for part 2. What cards from this deck needs to be seen or shown to close out this energy with it going into midnight Thursday, October the 9th, 2025, with it being 11:56, or it's probably 12 o'clock already. Yeah, it's 12. What cards we need to see to close out this energy for this reading? So we get at least 5 from this deck. That's 3. So we get 2 more. Alright, we got the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, Archangel 6 of Wands, 28. God who took evil. Longevity, protects against infirmities. Wow. Archangel 6 of Wands, 28. You also have the Hangman and the Hermit. So Archangel, the Hangman, 21, the only God, desires for knowledge, protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Alright, that is Archangel, the Hangman. You got the Hermit, Archangel, the Hermit, 70, Word of God creating all, with the time capsule being on here, on this card again. Alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. Oh. So again, that is Archangel, the Hermit, number 70. Confirmation with my spirit numbers. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Archangel, the Ace of Pentacles, number 8. The adored God. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agriculture and production. So that's the Archangel Ace of Pentacles, number 8. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, Archangels, 13. God sung above all. Loyalty and allegiance, friendships and reconciliation. Archangel Page of Pentacles with the Moon, Archangel Gabriel being at the back of the deck, and the Archangel King of Cups. But Archangel Gabriel, God is my strength. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. Alright. Subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Get all of these parts put together for part 2. And I will see you later, and I will see you when I do the next reading. See you later.